So at ElectraLink, we've recently introduced a 4-day working week. Now, I think one of the first questions that we've been asked by a lot of our stakeholders is why? Why would you do that? And there's 3 main reasons that we've done that. The first one being one of the most important, it's about employee well-being. We recognise that people using a 4-day week and through all of the research that's been done makes our people more productive and gets a better quality of work in a shorter amount of time, but it also gives people a real break from their working week and gives them a chance to focus on their well-being. And so our number one reason is to improve both our employee well-being and our productivity. The second reason is that we really want to be a best-in-class employer, and ideally we want to set the standard for others, both in the energy industry and more widely. We think that a 4-day working week is an innovative thing to do, and we're an innovative company by nature. So we wanted to be innovative in not just the work that we do, but the way that we do our work. And then finally, the third reason is it's what our employees ask for. We listen to our employees when they give us feedback. We take on board, and if we can make something work, we try it and we make it work. So the third and final reason is because our employees wanted us to. So how did ElectraLink end up exploring a 4-day working week? Well, actually, it came from our employees. We have an active employee forum with our organisation with representation from across all different departments, all different levels within the organisation. And they are given the opportunity to speak to their colleagues, to understand what people's wants and needs are, and then to bring that back to the senior management team with ideas. And the 4-day week was one of them. Now, obviously, one of the challenges of a 4-day week is kind of how you assess its viability. Now, the way that we just chose to do that was to run 2 pilots. We ran one over the summer period and then a kind of longer one towards the end in winter. Before going into it, we did a lot of planning. We did a lot of discussing with our employees. We debated how these things would work, but we also went into it recognising we wouldn't have all of the answers up front. So it was better to try these things, find out where the challenges were, find out what potential barriers there were, and then give ourselves that time to break down those barriers and find models that work for us. Having done those 2 pilots, we then worked with our employee forum, we worked with our whole staff base and gave them the ultimate choice as to whether we wanted to go ahead with the 4-day week. And we got a resounding yes.